What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about trends that I'm gonna be setting for myself. I'm gonna be a little trendsetter, hopefully, and just rock to the beat of my own drum. This was kind of inspired by my trends I'm ditching in 2018 video because I got real frustrated when I started realizing all the things that have been trends in 2018 because it's just such a monkey see, monkey do domino mentality. Like, you see someone else do something cool and it's like, oh, I'm gonna do it too. And then all you see over all social media is the exact same thing, and there's no originality, there's no uniqueness. Everyone's always following the path of somebody else, which is so annoying. So these are things I've been enjoying doing lately, and some of them aren't necessarily trends per se, but they're just a technique change or like a mentality change on something that I've been doing makeup related. So without further ado, here are a few trends that I'm gonna start for myself in 2019. So the first trend slash technique that I've been enjoying recently, and I'll be kind of putting to the test more in 2019, is applying less mascara and going for more of a less is more mentality, which is what I've done today. I only have one layer of mascara on. I know, it's crazy. So if you know me and you watch me, you'll know that I usually apply 2 very full layers of mascara. Like, I apply a crap ton of mascara because I don't apply false lashes, so I want that false lash look. I realize that the less I apply, the more open my eyes look and the more like it emphasizes the colors of my eyes. Because I remember back in like middle school, I was going through, you know, we all went through that phase of not really knowing when to stop with makeup and like going very black and very bold and just a lot of liner and a lot of mascara. And my mom would always say, your eyes look so black, like you can't tell what color they are. And I realized that that's very true. Like, when I apply a lot of mascara, you almost can't even tell what color my eyes are. And when I apply less like this, it just looks more flattering for some reason. Maybe I'll go back and I'll revert back to my old stages of doing 2 to 3 layers of mascara, but right now I'm really enjoying the less is more mentality. So the next thing is what I would consider to be an actual trend, and this is something that I've never done before. Like, I've never tried this technique before. I never thought about doing it. I thought it was goofy. I thought it was just weird and unnatural, but that is colored liner. So I started applying colored liner around Christmas. I started doing a red liner because I wanted it to be festive, and like, I didn't really know what to do. Me and my cousin were talking about, you know, different eye looks that we wanted to do for Christmas, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I was just like, you know what, let's just do like a natural eye look and we'll pop on like a red liner. And you know, every now and then I'll see people on Instagram use liquid lipsticks as eyeliner, and I didn't have a colored eyeliner, so I decided to use my liquid lipsticks that I never use, and I loved it. I'm gonna pop up a picture right here of my red eyeliner look. I did post this on Instagram if you want to see it up close, but red eyeliner in particular is stunning. Like, it is beautiful. And when I went to my Christmas festivities with my family and stuff, my aunt and cousin both wanted me to put red liner on them because they loved it, and it looked good on them too. Like, I've figured out that colored liner is so beautiful. I've been into reds, I've been into berries, and I've really been into like emeralds, like an emerald teal colored eyeliner. So the next thing that I've really been into is using cream products. Usually I do this and it's more of a fad thing. Like, I'll do it for a few weeks and I'll just revert back to my ways of using a lot of powders and stuff. But within the past couple of months, I've just really changed my mentality on face makeup. And I was just getting to a point where my face just looked very heavy, and in person it just looked very makeup-y. And I like full coverage, and I like a lot of bronzer and a lot of blush and highlight and stuff, but I don't like the way it looks in person. I just like the way cream products sit on my skin so much better. It just looks so natural. As you can see, my skin just looks very healthy right now. I mean, some may say it's oily looking, but I feel like it just looks very healthy, and it looks like I've drank a lot of water. It sits better on my skin. It doesn't look heavy and, you know, makeup-y. Which brings me to my next trend, which is just applying less powder in general. But I've really just been spot powdering, which is something that I've never done before. I've always, literally ever since I started wearing foundation, I've always powdered every square inch of my face. I do still firmly believe in setting my under eye area just so I don't get creasing or anything, and plus I usually get kind of, I don't know, I feel like sweat builds up under there for some reason. But, you know, I have been setting my T-zone and setting under my eyes and stuff, but I really try to avoid setting a lot of like my cheek area. And what I might do is, after I apply my cream products, I'll just go in with a little bit of like a powder blush or a powder bronzer just to set the cream cheek products, instead of actually using a setting powder and then going over that with extra powder products, like extra cheek products, if that makes any sense. Again, I want to do an updated face routine video, so if you guys want to see that, make sure you let me know. I hate this mentality of everything needing to be matte. I hate the mentality that this like social media has in general of if you're oily or if you're shiny or greasy, it's a bad thing. Like we have to have everything be matte and everything be perfectly flawless all the time. I kind of like a little bit of like that sweaty look, like that purposely sweaty look in a way. I just feel like it makes your skin look alive. So the next thing I want to start doing more of in 2019, which I haven't quite gotten on board yet, like I'm still trying to warm myself up to it, is applying less coverage foundations. Instead of focusing on trying to cover up everything with full coverage foundations, just focusing on light coverage and just letting my skin breathe. And this is something else that was inspired by Samantha Ravindall's reverse foundation routine video. She was talking about how when she has acne and texture, she tries to cover it all up and it ends up looking worse than when she just applies a light coverage foundation and just spot conceals, which I'm not a big spot concealer. Like I'm okay with just applying a light coverage foundation. I just want to show people that it's okay to not be fully covered up. It's okay to let your skin show and to have flaws. Like you don't have to look perfect. You don't have to look flawless all the time. Sometimes the harder we try, the worse it looks. So the last trend that I'll be doing in 2019, I'm sure there's more, I just can't think of them, and I'm sure more will come up along the way, but that is a more natural brow where I don't focus on overfilling and overdefining. I just fill in sparse areas and just very lightly fill it in with a very fine tipped brow pencil like the Anastasia Brow is, or like I've really been enjoying this CoverGirl, what is it called? Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in the shade Honey Brown, which is what I have in my brows right now. And I've never liked this type of pencil before. Like I've never enjoyed this, like something this small, because it takes me so long to fill it in, or that's what I thought. But the reason it was taking me so long is because I was trying to do a really dramatic, like I wanted my brows to look dramatically different. Like when I edit my videos, it's really a big eye opener for me because it makes me see my makeup differently, because I see it in person, but when I see things up close, like from a different point of view, it's like, So yeah, what are some trends that you're setting for yourself this year? What are some things that you want to start doing that you don't really see a whole lot of people do? And, you know, be your own trendsetter. Rock to the beat of your own drum. You don't have to follow everyone else's path. Play with makeup. Find things that work for you. Find things that you like, not necessarily things that everyone else is doing. And just be different. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.